아, 들리? 들려, 안 들려? 잘 되네.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It's the Pistons facing Las Vegas. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The athletic front pair is Griffin and Drummond. Jackson and Bullock are the 1 and the 2. And it's Robinson in at the small forward. Here's Jackson following the score by Vince Carter. And it's Joel Embiid.
어디 건방지게 덩크를 찍으려고 그래?
Reaction time, it was just immediate on that.
Sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time he chose wisely.
Detroit with the ball. After the made shot from Scottie Pippen, Jackson kicks to Griffin. A fader. It's rebounded by
Fader.
And Blake Griffin said early in his career he used to rely on his athleticism to get by. He said the problem was every season he'd be worn out by February. So diversifying his offensive game has helped him to kind of withstand the rigors of a long NBA season.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Out of bounds, Las Vegas takes possession. Las Vegas ball. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Johnson against Jackson. Johnson, good.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now here's Jackson to the middle. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Johnson with it. Guarded now by Jackson.
쏟았다.
Shot off. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to Bullock. Fires for 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
At 7-3, Porzingis with no trouble seeing over the defense.
No
Excellent
trouble.
pass and a very unselfish play.
Jackson against Johnson. Outside for Jackson. Rejection by Embiid. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
좋은데?
Las Vegas leading by 4. Carter outside. Pass to Porzingis. There's the three. Drills the three-pointer. Porzingis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
At the elbow, it's Drummond. There's the dish to Griffin. Bobbed up by Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Makes it off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Detroit with the ball. 7-point differential. And Lure kicks to Smith. And they pick up 2.
Just great ball control from Ish Smith. He shows off a little bit there with that flashy play.
It's Vince Carter on the wing. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Carter's got 7 points in the game. Detroit trails by 8. Smith scanning the floor. Johnson against Lure. Back to Smith. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Pachulia. Here's Lure. Connects from three-point range.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the three-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
They get it back. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
I like the physicality there on the glass on full display. Great at hitting the boards and then capitalizing off the second chance opportunity.
Now here is Smith. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Lure kicks to Smith. A rebound by Johnson. Here's Porzingis, and he's going up for the alley-oop. And Vince Carter with the slam.
Man, I love seeing Carter take flight. Vinsanity, a powerful dunker on these alley-oops.
Here's Kennard. For the layup.
And giving up some height. He just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
This is sort of the joust of the NBA where the aggressive player, more often than not, wins out.
And so it's Las Vegas, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
I mean, really good with their post presence, and it's really allowed them to establish a physical tone here in the first.
Well, they're attacking the rim in more than one way, and with that kind of success, I feel like the defense is going to make the adjustment. Then you start playing inside out.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Detroit, Smith and Kennard are in the backcourt. John Lure's out there with Johnson. And it's Pachulia in at the center. Here's Carter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Carter's got the lead up to 9 now for Las Vegas. Carter's gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 60%. Smith against Johnson. Smith the pass to Lure. Here's Kennard, defended by Carter. Shots good by Kennard. Kennard's got his second basket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Embiid finds Porzingis. For 3, Pippen. And Pachulia pulls it down. Detroit trails by 7. Johnson with it. Now defended by Embiid. From 13. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Smith's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. A nice shot by Carter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
And it's a completely new group for Las Vegas. To the inside. Bullock kicks to Jackson. Griffin looking it over.
아,
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And the foot speed there of Griffin on full display. So explosive driving to the rack.
Las Vegas leading by 7. Arenas up top. Guarded by Jackson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. George against Robinson. Right wing. Right side, Griffin. Jokic with the steal. Kicks it to George. Beyond the arc. First shot.
George.
He's out of the blocks fast.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And for Jokic, just keeps getting better, Brent, but always stays very grounded in terms of his personality.
Yeah, I think his brothers have a lot to do
Yeah,
with it.
well,
You
no.
just don't see the big ego coming out
Oh,
of him. In
bro.
fact, you see a guy who's enjoying the game. He smiles, he's laughing with teammates. He
소리야,
enjoys
채팅 안 돼.
being with his group and around this coaching
소리가 보고
staff.
했는데 안
And
돼.
as far as to say that he plays every game as a game of pickup basketball in his hometown. I need to travel over there and get in that game.
Here's Griffin. That misses off the backboard.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
George with the bucket.
He does a lot of work on the perimeter, but don't let Paul George fool you. He can finish inside.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit. Down by 12. And the pass to Drummond. And Griffin, here we go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free
안
throws
돼.
here.
Well, the athleticism of
테스트 채팅까지 잘 나오는데 내가 치는 건 안 떠. 연동이 안 되나?
for hacking him there.
The
연동
Pistons shooting their first
하는
free throws
시키는
of
대로
the
다
game,
했는데.
and he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Las Vegas leading by 10. Now Arenas. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Again, Las Vegas scores.
Well, that's a staple of Aldridge's game right there. He knows
안
he's got the
된다.
green light to shoot off the pass.
So it's Detroit now. Jackson kicks to Robinson. The Pistons working the ball around
Oh.
now. Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Arenas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Arenas has got the lead up to 12 now for Las Vegas.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end,
아,
this
볼이
is a joke. The
개털리네.
lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
You could see Drummond's eyes light up once he knew that finish was coming. He didn't waste the chance. Boy, did he get his money's worth on that one.
Here's Arenas. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Arenas. Aldridge has got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pistons have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And that one misses.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
And he sinks the second. Las Vegas leading by 11. Outside Arenas.
아,
So it's Las Vegas. Their lead.
아니되옵니다. 민초로 씨. 왜 아니되올까요?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
And I just love how aggressive he is. Usually tries to work for the best shot that he can.
Well, we saw that in the first half, and he's constantly on the move and slipping behind the eyes of the defense to work closer to the rim.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've got Jordan. Paul George is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Arenas in at the point. That's the group for Igor Kokoshkov getting going here in the second half.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. George with the bucket. George has got 7 points.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up.
And finished off by Robinson.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, he knows the defense was absolutely playing him soft, not respecting his abilities whatsoever, so he made them pay.
The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
That's not a chance that
Nikola
Jokic is going to mess
Jokic.
up. He's too good around the rim.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
You know, and Reggie Jackson, a really solid first season and a half in Detroit, but the last 2 seasons, injuries have really held him back.
Detroit trails by 11. Right side, Griffin. Back to Jackson. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. And Reggie Jackson in 2016-17 battling knee tendonitis. Last season, Greg, a severe right ankle sprain.
I mean, he's so important in terms of his impact for the Pistons. An athletic, physical player. When he's right, he can be a difference maker on both ends.
And Griffin, here we go. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, if Griffin's going to get the ball in that spot, he becomes unstoppable. You know he's looking to jam it there, Kevin.
Jordan dishes to Aldridge. And a dunk by Aldridge.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
Here's Drummond. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I can't be frustrated at him tonight. He's doing his job. I'd like to see his guys step up a little more.
A different look here for Detroit. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Robinson. Luke Kennard comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Ish Smith in for Jackson.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Smith kicks to Drummond. Griffin against Aldridge, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away using.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, the creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throw of the game. For the Pistons, Pachulia. He's checked in for Andre Drummond, and it's John Lure in for Blake Griffin.
아, 3차 벌어지면 안
Many
되는데.
thought LaMarcus Aldridge was on a downswing in his career, but boy, were they wrong.
You know,
삼점,
Aldridge
삼점.
silenced a lot of critics with his play
그렇지.
last season. I mean, in a league
아,
that has
뭔데냐,
very few great low-post players, he demonstrated he's still one of the best. That has so many moves and tricks in his game, and when he gets the ball down low, the defense really has very little to do with it.
3.4.
Smith outside. Now
음악 근데 안 쏘네.
Detroit, no good that time either.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in
Oh,
crafting this huge lead.
Like the tactics on defense there, refusing to give the shooter the easy layup at the rim.
Smith, the pass to Kennard.
피처리가 안
This
쏘냐.
is to Pachulia.
근데
He kicks it to Smith. With the floater. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense here from
없다니
Reeves.
얘는.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And it's off from three-point range. And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. For the Pistons, Drummond comes in for Jaja Pachulia. And it's Jackson in for Luke Kennard. Smith inside. He's covered by Arenas. They get it back. And it's Drummond missing. And here's Las Vegas. They're on a 15-6 run. And the dunk by Aldridge.
We have to keep check on Aldridge. Otherwise, with his length and timing, it's impossible to stop that kind of play.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Johnson goes in. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Las Vegas. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Aldridge's shot is good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Aldridge has got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. Jordan against Jackson. 12 seconds left in the third. 5 to shoot. With the teardrop, he takes it up and lays it in.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
Arenas adds a two-pointer. Missed. And so it's Las Vegas controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Las Vegas calls timeout. Here's Johnson. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Bullock and Johnson are out on the wings. Lure and Drummond together down low. And it's Jackson in at the 1. Pippen for 3. Rebound, Detroit.
His teammates cannot be happy with him, guys. He would have been better off resetting the offense and looking for a better shot opportunity.
Snatched up. Drummond. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Carter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
There's your run out. Great individual play.
Yeah, beats the transition defense up the floor, and then the easy finish. Boy, those feel good.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Blake Griffin comes in for John Lewis. And Glenn Robinson, the third, is subbed in for Johnson.
So pretty when it's effortless like that. Blake Griffin up in the air, throwing it down, all second nature.
Goes up to the stripe. And stolen by Drummond. Robinson against Pippen. Outside for Griffin. Back to Jackson. That shot off. Some solid defense from Pippen. Carter on the wing. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now the Pistons with it. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And I like this.
Terrible
rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Bobbed up there for Drummond. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. That drive by Carter and foul
와,
on the
잘
shot.
계속
So
얻어내.
they'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, Carter, just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard
Best
who just
dunker.
embraces the spotlight.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Tipped away. Drummond finds Jackson. Up again,
Whoa.
and Drummond is right there.
And not afraid to say it. If Drummond isn't the best rebounder in the NBA, he's got to be in the top three. That goes for both ends of the floor. Just no way to hold him in check on the board.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Pass to Griffin. Over Porzingis. Drains it from 17 feet out. 10 points for Blake Griffin.
You got to step up and play tougher defense on Griffin, especially from that spot. He's been much better from that range recently.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I think they have been winning the battle of shot selection here in the second half, and that's led to an excellent shooting percentage from the field.
Drummond with it. Now defended by Embiid. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Defense 3.
And the technical free throw is good.
Traditionally, we talk about power forwards. I mean, is that not Blake Griffin? It applies to every facet of his game.
And the Pistons making a change here. Pachulia, he's checked in for Drummond. Luke Kennard comes in for Glenn Robinson III. Langston Galloway's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Calderon in for Reggie Jackson.
Oh, Galloway.
Sinks the three-pointer.
You know, at least get a hand up. It's not too much to ask from a coaching staff. Just not intimidating defense at all on that possession.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
And the first one at the line is good. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Pachulia. And Robinson III comes in for Luke Kennard. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Langston Galloway. And it's Jackson in for Jose Calderon. Jackson passes to Drummond. And the shot is good.
He doesn't do some of the damage that other big men do on the perimeter, but inside, Drummond's got just as much game as anybody.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh,
And
파울 안
those are the
풀어.
kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pistons. Pippen against Robinson. He dishes it to Griffin. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That drops.
Yeah.
And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists now in this one. Las Vegas leading by 21. Here's Carter. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond mixes defensive smarts with elite
Black.
physical tools, and that's what makes him a solid defender. He's going to get his hands on a few shots each and every game.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Pachulia, he's checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Glenn Robinson III. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Ish Smith in for Reggie Jackson. That drive by Carter. Pippen, the pass to Porzingis. Carter outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that
Nice.
shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Johnson. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Kennard. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
That's a wide open shot. Sadly, he came up short.
Carter outside, unloads from 13.
Wow, huge sigh of relief for the defense on
아,
that
이렇게 안
possession. You
되겠는데?
cannot give mid-range shooters any space like that to operate.
Smith up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Smith kicks to Drummond. Clock at 6. Johnson, the pass to Pachulia. And Smith puts up a deep three, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Shot clock violation.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Johnson dishes to Carter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Way to attack there and
이렇게 안
then
되나?
make the contact.
That's good from Carter. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it.
잘했어. 성공했다. 일곱 팀 남았다. 뭐야? 보안이 어떻게 제가 더 높지? 이해할 수가 없네. 데이비 센터. 크리스탑스.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. On the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We'll see Milwaukee facing Las Vegas. Tip-off goes to Las Vegas. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Bledsoe and Snell teaming up in the backcourt. Giannis is down low with Lopez. And it's Middleton at the 3 slot. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And you might have heard this story about Giannis growing a couple of inches since he was drafted, but how about the strength this kid has added? Under 200 pounds as a rookie. He's added a good 35 pounds of muscle through his dedication in the weight room.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Bledsoe kicks to Lopez. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
No.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Carter with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo.
Look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Lopez. Inside. Here's Bledsoe. Carter pulls it in.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You gotta protect.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
So it's the Bucks now. 4-point game. Snell kicks to Lopez. To the inside. Johnson with the defensive effort.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Here's Johnson. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Now here's Bledsoe. Passes it to Snell. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Lopez. Shoots over Embiid. Lopez, no luck.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Carter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Carter, just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
The Bucks making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. Baseline J on the way. No good from Bledsoe. Las Vegas leading by 3. Carter the pass to George. Trying to get open is Johnson. And there's Paul George on the assist from Carter.
Taking advantage of that length inside, George has the size and touch to score with ease from there.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And Eric Bledsoe, so gifted athletically. He's got to learn to read the game as fast as he plays it, and that's a process. Staying under control, using change of pace, those are things he can tighten up.
And playing under Chauncey Billups and Chris Paul, Eric Bledsoe got the message about playing Clark at 2 speeds.
Well, you know, it's almost like baseball. You've got to have a little change of pace in your game, the change-up to keep hitters off balance in baseball, same in basketball. And his strength helps him, too, now. He can hold off his defender while he downshifts to make decisions with the ball.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. Drills the 3-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Henson. Back to Bledsoe. tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low, DiVincenzo.
No.
A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Beautiful.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
Now here is Carter. That one doesn't drop. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Bledsoe against Johnson. Puts it up from 12. No good from Bledsoe.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now. And with every miss, the pressure intensifies.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And so it's Las Vegas. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Yeah, nice beginning so far. This is how you play out of the gate.
They've got Porzingis. Johnson is out there with Carter. Then it's Paul George, and it's Embiid in at the center position. Henson's shot is off.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
And for the Bucks, we've got Brogdon.
Oh,
Who's out there with
boy.
John Henson. Then there's Tony Snell. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Snell's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Bucks.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
And Vince Carter with the slam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Brogdon kicks to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. From deep. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Las Vegas leading by 8. And it's Carter penetrating. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Las Vegas shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Carter hits them both. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
When you take a look
Time
at
out,
that
time
shot,
out.
the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflated.
And it's a completely new group for Las Vegas. Fades away. Misses off the right iron.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
Milwaukee trails by 10. And last season, not the one Brook Lopez wanted to have before heading into free agency.
He just never seemed to find a place with the Lakers and saw his minutes decline as he wasn't in their plans. Averaged a career low in terms of minutes played per game last year. And I think he still's got a lot to offer and should bounce back closer to his all-star level of output.
Just 5 on the clock. Jordan, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Effective score from the in-between area of the court. Jordan doing his thing.
Here's Brogdon. Jokic grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up.
아,
Shaping
이걸
up
못
to
넣어?
be a great game. I mean, Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the dunk by Lopez.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Arenas dishes to Aldridge.
들어가.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. The Bucks making a switch here.
이거 돈이 너무 안 보이는데?
Perfect from the line
어떻게
this time. And Chris Middleton, 39th overall pick back in 2012, a throw-in in the Brandon Knight, Brandon Jennings trade. Yet, Clark, you know, you look back, and he was the best player by far in that deal.
Kevin, a player's individual journey of development is hard to predict. He's now one of the best two-way wings in the league, and I think he surprised a lot of people, but it's a credit to his work ethic and his skill level.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
Arenas passes to Aldridge. And Henson sends it back. Here's Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
됐다.
Middleton's got 3 assists in the game.
You can't allow Bledsoe that kind of position. I mean, he's extremely effective in the paint.
Stolen by Henson. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. And it's blocked by Jordan. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
이건 괜찮아.
Milwaukee trails by 5. DiVincenzo scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well,
뭐야,
they broke.
잘해.
Don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Arenas kicks to Aldridge. Jokic against Antetokounmpo. And that one's good, Jokic. Jokic has got his first points in this one.
You know, it's evident that Jokic is comfortable operating close to the rim. He's outstanding with his shot selection.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. It'll go, and the Las Vegas lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Antetokounmpo. For Las Vegas, they've shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. First one falls for him.
Arenas, boy, I tell you, is one of the most confident and explosive scorers in the game. A shoot-first point guard who will let it fly at any time and do real damage with the ball in his hands.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Middleton against Pippen. To the paint. Here's Lopez. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, Brook Lopez getting after it. He is one of the better offensive rebounders in the game.
Here's Arenas. The shot's good. And Las Vegas leads by 5. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game. The skyline of Philadelphia looking especially majestic tonight as we welcome you back to action. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Jokic is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Michael Jordan. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. And it's Pippen in at the small forward position. That's the group for Igor Kokoshkov getting going here in the second half.
And Chris Middleton, 2 seasons ago, tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see.
And the rejection
foul
by
아니야?
Antetokounmpo.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
And Chris Middleton with maybe Greg his best season yet in 2017-18.
It just seems like he gets better every year. A former second-round pick, now all-star caliber. He's worked extremely hard, stayed in the lab, and now we're seeing the results.
And the shot goes down.
You know, Jordan is an accomplished scorer inside. I mean, feels like he can get whatever shot he wants on the block.
Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez right side. Pass to Snell. 5 on the clock. From deep. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Jeez. Maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think? Absolutely. Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish.
So that's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Milwaukee trails by 5. Here's Bledsoe. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bledsoe's got 10.
Bledsoe knows he has the speed and ball handling ability to carve up his opponent, so he goes at it with great confidence.
Jokic, no good.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Henson checked in for Milwaukee. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Brogdon kicks to Henson. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. To the paint. Here's Snell. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Now just a 1-point Las Vegas lead. Snell's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. To the inside. Shoots. In close, he hits it. 6 points for Jordan.
Got to give Jordan credit there. I mean, he's got a knack for making tough shots in the paint.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Snell. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Jordan with it. He has 6. Here's Jokic. That one, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, much respect for the defense of Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic at getting his hands up to block shots.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. For the lead, Jordan with the rebound. So it's Las Vegas now. They lead by 1. Jokic kicks to Jordan from downtown. Rebounded by the Bucks. Middleton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupations.
Brogdon finds Henson. Now Antetokounmpo. Back to Henson. And he overshot that one, missing. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Inside, Jordan. Oh!
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome. One of the best dunkers this game has ever seen.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Brogdon. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Jordan. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Gotta admire how quickly Jordan gets to the rim. I mean, excellent at slashing to the basket with a lot of force, too.
There's 38 seconds left in the third.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Well, you're maximizing your possessions. That's the critical thing here, and they've got to make sure the timing is right, though.
Yep, that one goes. He's got 6.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Unloads from 13. Here's Jokic, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Persistence pays, and Jokic not giving up on the play, doing a nice job pursuing the basketball there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton. And staying with the play, Middleton.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific...
He got it!
Just in time.
What a shot!
And that is a big-time 3, fellas, to extend their...
And we'll be right back after this. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Let's be the one that just plays hard.
땐홀죠.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Las Vegas leading by 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Middleton and Giannis are your small and power forwards. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Brook Lopez.
Embiid, the big fella, on the catch and shoot. Nice.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez. He's off on that one. Nice D from Porzingis. Lob pass to George. Johnson against Bledsoe. Tries a 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. And George, here we go. And he gets it to go. And now it's an 8-point Las Vegas lead.
Georgie.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless
때려
defensive end. I mean, especially inside, they've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
You know, it's good to see Bledsoe, to me, working in his jump shot, showing that he's more than just a guy who wants to get to the rim.
Embiid finds Porzingis. Johnson down low. Guarded by Bledsoe. And yes, it's good. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Milwaukee trails by 8.
아깝다.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. To the right side. No good on the 3. So it's Las Vegas now. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. And George kicks to Carter. Here's Porzingis. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
타임아웃, 타임아웃.
Leads by 10.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding pass. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Tony Snell's checked in for Milwaukee. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this game. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
To the middle. Lopez with the steal. Here's Middleton. It's good.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
To the paint. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Carter. Carter's got his 5th assist in this one. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Bledsoe. It's good. And so George will bring it up for Las Vegas. They've held a 12-point lead early. And it's missing.
Boy, awful defending, really. But in the end, they dodged the bullet. They can't let shooters get clean looks from outside.
Another shot. Embiid trying to break loose. And it's Carter missing.
쓴다. 아 진짜 못 깰 것 같은데 이거 큰일 났네.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. And the three off target. Las Vegas leading by 6. Down low. A nice shot by Embiid. Embiid's got 8 here in the quarter.
And you can see how comfortable Embiid is, feeling like nobody can guard him in the paint. And he's right.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring
Oh,
breakdown for Las Vegas.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Milwaukee trails by 7. And here's Bledsoe. Kicks it to Snell. From outside the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And it's Carter missing. Carter's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
You know, one of the things I'd like to see Bledsoe improve on is his passing. Other than that, I think his overall game is pretty solid.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Not completely over, but it's getting close.
Yeah, this one is ready to be put on ice. Not a whole lot they can do from here.
Johnson against Bledsoe. Johnson, the pass to Embiid. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
왜 이렇게 파울 잡지 않았냐?
Leads by 9.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
And, you know, this is what's needed at this point in the game, Greg. The great teams know how to close it out.
DiVincenzo. And again, the Bucks miss. Johnson outside. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Magic Johnson.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Offline. So we see Las Vegas taking the W here.
겨우겠네. 뭐야? 아, 몬스타 팀. 와, 이거 뭐야? 6개 주네? 이걸 해야겠구나. 625, 650. 이거를 해야겠구나. 팀 스테판이랑. 이거 이따가 하자. 가야 되니까 페이서스는 잡자. 개치 아레나스 조지.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's Indiana facing Las Vegas. So Indiana wins the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Down low, it's Young and Turner. Filling out the wings, it's Oladipo and Bogdanovich. And it's Collison in at the point.
Kristaps Porzingis, standing 7'3". He's played power forward early in his NBA career, but with that height, his future, it could be at the center position.
Here's Collison, and finished off by Collison.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once
Oh,
again
yeah.
he's a team-first guy.
Johnson dishes to Embiid. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now, here is Young. George finds Porzingis. Here's Embiid. Trying to get open is Johnson. Embiid, no good. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Shoots off the step back. Collison, no good. And with Porzingis having the ACL tear, Greg, maybe losing some of his lateral quickness, perhaps accelerating his move to the 5.
I mean, part of his rehab was hitting the weights and just adding strength. I think, if anything, his offensive skill set, though, even more impactful at the 5.
Here's Collison. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. And here's George for 3. The rebound by Turner. And so Collison will bring it up for Indiana. 4-point game. He kicks to Oladipo. Collison against Johnson. Shot clock at 6. On its way from Oladipo for 2. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Carter down low. Guarded by Oladipo. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got his second basket.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
And Oladipo kicks to Collison. From 11 feet away, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
The mid-range game of Collison, very impressive. I mean, capitalizing from this area of the court, nicely done.
Johnson, the pass to George. And
Oh.
it's sent back by Turner. It's Oladipo on the wing. The shot comes out, and it's Las Vegas the other way. Outside, Porzingis to the inside. Johnson. That falls nicely
Good
that
shot.
time from George.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And there's so much speculation early in Embiid's career if he would even pan out. It's become clear, Clark, that he was worth the wait.
Well, it was all injury related in terms of the questions because he sat out his first 2 years in the league with some type of injury. Those injury concerns, really the only reason that people question him. The talent, the size, and you love his personality as well. But this guy has tremendous skills, and he's going to be an all-star for years to come if he's healthy.
Here's Johnson. The Pacers making the shot. Out to Carter. That three off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. .124 left to play in the first quarter. Evans finds Joseph. Indiana moving the ball around. Now here's McDermott, defended by Carter. That one goes in.
Yeah, I like Sabonis's game inside because he's confident and skilled.
Carter down low. Evans is there, and it's Carter missing.
The defense has to be better. I mean, they were fortunate that he missed that mid-range jumper. It certainly wasn't because of the defense.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Man, I like how close Porzingis gets to the rim. I mean, he knows when he's this deep, the defense really has no chance to keep him from dunking it.
Now here's McDermott. He is still scoreless so far in this one. And Embiid with the block. One-on-one fast break. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Yeah, you know, Johnson plays with such confidence and effervescence in the open floor. You never know what he's going to do, but most of the time, he makes a good decision.
6-second difference between the shot and game play. The Pacers making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Sabonis goes to O'Quinn. Holiday against Johnson. Now here is Holiday. Tight defense on him.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
Here's Porzingis, and the layup falls.
And you can sense
Porzingis.
they're starting to take charge here.
You know, they seem to be on the same page out there, Greg. I mean, definitely the momentum is with them.
Sabonis with the steal. And so it's Las Vegas, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Exactly. I mean, they've made their presence felt on this end. Excellent job contesting shots so far.
On the court for Indiana, Sabonis is out there with Doug McDermott. Then there's Tyreke Evans. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's Evans. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to O'Quinn.
뭐노? 아니네. 퀸이구나.
Back to Evans. Porzingis.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
And last year, we saw what a full season of Embiid looks like. I mean, scary to think that this is just the beginning of his career. He looks like he can go down as one of the greats to play if he can stay healthy.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And Embiid has already made the jump from star to superstar.
And part of that is his personality. I think his game does speak for itself.
Superstar.
Gives you everything you want from a center on both ends of the floor. Effortless athleticism and has incredible skill and touch for a player his size.
And it's a completely new group for Las Vegas. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Young comes in for Sabonis. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for McDermott. And it's Oladipo in for Tyreek Evans.
And, you know, Bojan Bogdanovic, not an elite athlete by NBA standards, but he's a live weapon because he can really shoot the ball and put it on the floor.
And Turner kicks to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Oladipo for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Oladipo's got his first 3 points of the game.
You got to keep an eye out for Oladipo from downtown at all times. I mean, he's a sniper from outside.
Passes to Pippen. Back to Arenas. Aldridge against Young. Pulls up. Aldridge misses. Indiana trails by 12. Knocked loose. Pippen with the steal. Now Las Vegas moving it up. And Aldridge slams it in.
Jokic doing a nice job consistently finding the open man.
Oladipo with the ball. And stolen by Jordan. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here is Holiday. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Oladipo against Jordan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And you can feel that Oladipo was on the verge of a breakthrough, and boy, did he ever. Everything came together for him, and he is now not only an elite scorer, but an all-star. Can attack from any distance and has a variety of ways to hurt the defense.
The Pacers making a switch here. Collison's out there.
And the jumper from Arenas, nice finish there. He is an aggressive scorer, especially off the dribble.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing, guarded by Pippen. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And for Oladipo, Greg, there wasn't just one moment that gave him that push.
I mean, his development was less of having a eureka moment and more of everything just coming together. Has always had the strong athleticism, has refined his shot to make the most of it. And while it took him some time, he's now the player everyone hoped he'd be when he was the 2nd overall pick.
A nice shot by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 4 points this quarter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Arenas against Collison. Back to Oladipo. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. 7 points for Victor Oladipo.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Arenas.
그리고
Up and in
진다.
to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
Here's Oladipo. That one, no good. Nice D from Aldridge. The drive by Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And this is why you just can't give Jordan a running start. I mean, once he has that, the launch pad is set, and he's going to ecstasy right through the air and on top of your head.
Now, here's Oladipo. 7 points in the game. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
He's making it look easy scoring out
납작한데.
there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Arenas against Collison. It's taken away by Collison. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That is his first foul of the game.
칼락슨.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Turner. Doug McDermott comes in for Young. Tyreek Evans is checked in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Oladipo.
나이스 피펜.
They're driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Jordan against Joseph. There's the pass to Evans. Shoots over Pippen. Off target on the 15-footer. And so it's Las Vegas. With And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You gotta like what Magic Johnson has done in this game.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
And, you know, Greg, I like how they've set the pace. There's a lot of time left in this one, so there's no rush. You don't have to go 70 miles an hour. Keep it at about 45.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for Las Vegas. They've got Pippen. Jokic is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Arenas in at the 1 spot. Collison against Arenas. Collison the pass to Turner. The dish now to Bogdanovich. Pass to Oladipo. 5 on the clock. Knocked away. And stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Michael Jordan. Jokic has got his 2nd basket. Little over a minute gone here in the second half.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Jordan trying to free himself up. Jokic, no good. And Bogdanovich kicks to Oladipo. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Turner dishes to Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Oladipo. Good. Oladipo's got 11.
Yeah, he's proven to be more than just a jump shooter now. Oladipo also has the touch needed to score inside.
Oladipo against Jordan. That shot, no good. Nice D from Oladipo. Fires top of the key. Here's Young, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Arenas kicks to Jordan. Over Oladipo. Jordan with the bucket.
Jordan getting quickly into the shot. No
Jordan.
hesitation. Supreme confidence shooting off the pass.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against him right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Now here is Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Sabonis kicks to Evans. Back to Sabonis. Clock at 4. Here's Holiday. Kicks it out to Evans. They get it back. Sabonis. And at last, they get one to fall.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
So it's Las Vegas now. The Pacers making the shot. Clock at 6. Jordan kicks to Jokic. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, it is really valuable to have a big guy that can stroke it from deep. Jokic is very good at recognizing when to pull the trigger.
Now here's Evans. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lobbed up there for Evans. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Arenas. The shot from the low post is good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And so here is Indiana. Outside Holiday and taken away by Arenas. Here's Aldridge. Again, Las Vegas scores.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Aldridge.
Here's Evans. Kicks to Holiday. No good again that time. And so it's Las Vegas in complete command. Their lead at 20. And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan had to say to his team.
We get stops if we don't have it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So it's Las Vegas now on the court for Indiana. We've got Kyle O'Quinn. Leaf is out there with McDermott. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. Now McDermott after Magic Johnson's three-pointer that didn't go. From the baseline. Porzingis with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Carter. Good. Carter's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Las Vegas.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Joseph kicks to McDermott. Pass to O'Quinn. 6 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Corey Joseph.
Because Corey Joseph, when he has the ball, is always in a probing posture. He's hard to guard without fouling at times.
That one misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats. The team
Nice.
stats.
Yeah.
That's one of the many areas
B.
that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Joseph after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Joseph finds O'Quinn.
Wow.
And O'Quinn slams it in.
Yeah, Joseph
Joseph.
adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Las Vegas.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Yeah, Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Embiid with the steal. Here's Porzingis with fast break chance. Las Vegas again missing. Now here's Joseph. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. The shot by Holiday, no good. Carter, the pass to Johnson.
와,
That's good from Johnson
올라오고
on the
싶다.
assist from Carter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Johnson's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
미친 파울.
Here's Joseph. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Carter kicks to Johnson. Outside, George. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
Porzingis has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Passes it to McDermott. There's the pass to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Over Porzingis. The shot by Holiday, no good. Porzingis kicks to George. Over McDermott. They grab their own miss. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
Now here is Holiday. Now Joseph. Over Carter. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
Johnson, good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen.
Jab,
6 for 8 on the night.
And throughout the history of our league, few athletes are truly unique enough to change the way the sport is played, and Magic falls into that category.
Now here's Joseph to halt the run, and the rejection by Embiid. Here's Carter. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Sabonis comes in for Leaf, and it's Evans in for McDermott. Here's Holiday. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Joseph, extremely unselfish and consistent when it comes to dishing the rock.
Carter against Joseph. Outside, George. Johnson surveying the floor. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Stolen by O'Quinn. Here's Evans. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And showing a good nose for the ball there. Picks it clean, then he's off to the races.
Well, excellent defensive instincts. I mean, he knows exactly when to strike on this end.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight.
All the stuff.